Hello, good evening. I thought I'd give you a little morning coffee pop in. I did a couple of videos, short videos the other days, and I may include them with this one or not. But I have spent the last several days since New Year's, because I've been here since before New Year's, watching dog sitting Watson, one of my friend Jessica's dog, and Atlas has been hanging out with me most of the time. I think he spent one night back at the house. We still have no heat, but I'm not there to worry about it. I've gone over for the past couple of days to take the tree down, so at least when I do go back, that there is some semblance of order to my house. Not that there is much of that at all. And in fact, we're basically getting ready to partially, if not completely, move out because electricity is going to go in. We hope. We haven't had a quote yet, but we are hoping that we're going to get some retrofit electricity and that the heater will eventually be fixed. The first contractor came back to work on it, the guy that's supposed to be fixing the problem. And then yesterday he finally brought in some electric heaters, but with not great electricity, it's an issue. So we're putting a tax on our electrical system right now. What I have been working on at Jessica's, besides dog care, and these boys I'll show you here in a minute are lounging on the ground, is catching up on the temperature blanket that I started last year and dropped about May when I caught COVID and also went on the cruise. So I'm not sure what prompted it. I do know I was exhausted after COVID for months, and so it's partially due to that. I have to say, my second round of COVID right before Christmas, I'm still having the exhaustion problem. Like every 2 days, I can bounce around one day, and then the next day I am just dead on my feet for the whole day. Hence, everything's taking longer to get done. And this time too, I'm having like some depression issues, like big waves of depression. And I don't know if that is um, because I'm wintering in Portland, because I have a house that's not working very well and it feels like I'm camping, or because I'm just tired, or because of COVID. I don't know why. But I kind of decided today that I need to make an appointment with the doctor because it's not going so well. We'll keep you updated on that. I'll try to return to my cheerful self as soon as possible. But now on to craftier things. I gotta say, I have been enjoying. I just worked my way through the summer vicariously through Afghans. So I'm thinking the key to a temperature blanket is not to do it when it's warm, or to not to do the square that reflects the week that you're in, but to collect the weather 6 months before you actually crochet the flower. Because right now I have just crocheted my way through the summer, and it's kind of cheered me up a little bit because, of course, I picked hot colors for the summer and I got to crochet them. So I don't know. I'm also watching a lot of murder mysteries on the TV, and I've been watching a whole lot of YouTube for the last couple of years. So, and there's no YouTube on this TV, and I guess there is some shenanigans I could do with my laptop, but I haven't. So I've been watching. Poor Jessica's going to come back and have my viewing taste on her Netflix. But I've been watching murder mysteries, and the last one was an Italian one called Seven Women and a Murder. It was cheesy, but it was good. It was fine. All right, I'm gonna flip you around, and I'm gonna show you what the status of the temperature blanket. Okay. Oh, and I'll show you the dogs too. All right, here is Atlas sleeping, Watson sleeping. This is what we do in the evenings, is the two of them are on their bed sleeping. We have, I don't think Watson didn't dig the puzzle very much. I don't know if he uses it very much at all. Atlas loves the Kong. Watson kind of loves the Kong too, so don't know about that. And then if you look right here, here is my setup for the temperature blanket. This is 110, 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, and 0 or below 0. And I'm also using the white to join. So this is 2 rows. This is the early, this is January and February right here attached, maybe a little beyond that. And then this is my pile of finished squares. This one was done before I left on the cruise. And then this is the cruise. And then the UK after the cruise, those two ones. Then we go back to Portland. Look at Can you tell the weather's not very different between those two countries? It was a little warmer in the UK than it was in Portland, actually. Portland, and then we start hitting June and July with some trips to Phoenix and Tucson, and those are all July. And then I believe this one, because this is in the really hot end, I think here is where we were in IOLI, so this is mid to late July. And then August, and a trip to San Francisco was in there. Whoops. And some hot weather in Portland is in here. A trip to Chicago was in there. So here we go, all the way through. And I'm just cracking into September right now, actually. Look, that one, these two are September. So it was still quite warm in September. And then I'm going to get hit late September, October, November. I'm getting done. If I spend some time on it tomorrow, I've got some orders to fill. But if I spend some time on it tomorrow, I may actually be able to get to the tying them together or stitching them together. I've got an outline to put on each of them, and then I single crochet these together. And I believe there's a video as to how to do that. I think I made that anyway. And then here's my chicken scratch book full of all of the forensic temperatures. Boy, was it a lot of work. I think it took me an entire evening just to do that. Again, you know, I was going to say, hey, don't be like me. And in fact, I think I posted on Instagram, don't be like me. Stay up on your temperature blanket. But you know what? I'm kind of enjoying myself, and I kind of enjoy reliving heat when the weather is just not very warm here right now. I think we're like 40s and 50s right now, which would be more darn blue. I'm not a blue fan. It's not my favorite color to have in my house. But boy, have I gotten a lot of blue in this Afghan. I think I should have reversed the colors and made orange and green at the middle. Anyway, that's what's been happening with me. The Afghan will continue to progress, and I will continue to keep you updated as I finish it. And I'll also take you on a wander through the house as we partially move back out again in preparation for improvement. Wish me luck. I'm going to actually, so I was talking Saturday with all the gals that come to knit group, and I was saying how I think the house is haunted, and how at the beginning we used to have a noise that would, like a window slamming shut upstairs. And then I've also had, when I was taking a shower, I had the door open and close to the bathroom door. And then I had a towel drop on the ground a few times, not just once. Like, it happened more than once. And, you know, I'm not the mystical, religious-y type at all. So I just laughed and said, oh, I don't think it's real. I just kind of find it interesting. One of the gals here knows a medium. And I guess she contacted her and asked her to help get whatever's going on in our house out. The very next day is when our contractor called and started getting on the problem. So, you know what? I don't care if I'm a mystical type or not. I'm going to take it. I will take it as long as we can have some improvement. David thinks that the radiators were putting weight on the beam because the sound stopped after we pulled out the radiators. So that was maybe to the bottom of one of the sounds. But the bathroom stuff, I'm going to have to test that one. I'll also keep you updated and let you know if my my shower visitor goes away. I said that one could be water pressure too, you know, like steam. But I don't know. You know what? At this point, this whole house thing has gone so bad that I will take all the help I can get. So I'll keep you updated on that too. And yeah, that's it. Jessica gets home on the 6th, and I will be back to camping at my house. So maybe some progress, knock on wood, something. Again, you know, like you guys have already done for me, keep me in your thoughts, because boy, it ain't pretty right now. I need a vacation so bad, so bad. And I'm even taking one. I've been here having one. Little dog care. Sometimes it's a little stressful. Old Watson, oh boy, he's his vision's not so good, so he's kind of afraid to go down the stairs. But he's a nice boy, and he's sleeps with me every night, and he's very affectionate. So anyway, that's it for me. If you want to keep updated on what's happening with the temperature blanket and with my house from hell, just hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and then you'll get notified every time. And give me a thumbs up for sympathy, or leave a comment. I'll take anything I can get. least I'm not crying this time, right? I'll see you in a couple days. Bye.